What is up, guys? Zach Scott here, playing Plants vs. Zombies Heroes, and today I'm going to be showcasing the exploding Fruitcake. It's a gourmet party trick. It does 7 damage to a plant, and the plant player conjures a fruit. So you're basically, for the cost of 2, dealing a ton of damage, but they get an extra card. So it's a pretty cool card. A lot of the cards recently have been trade-off cards, where you get something and they get something. So this is one of them. Once you get past all the dynamite and bombs, Fruitcakes actually contain at least 5% fruit, so it says. This might be useful in conjunction with, and let me find it before I say for sure. This could be useful in conjunction with the Quick Draw Con Man, because when the plant hero draws a card, do 1 damage to them. But then again, any sort of thing like that could be useful. Also, if we're going to go with that, we might as well also have everyone draw cards, and we can go with something like the Unexpected Gifts, conjure 3 event cards, and then the plant player conjures 1. We could also go with whatever's in today's challenge, which again, I wish this were an early access challenge, but it's not. Right now, the regifting zombie, when played, each player draws 2 cards. So this is a brainy. The other thing was crazy. The season's reset, so I'm rank 1. That's going to be something. I might go against a lot of rank 1 people, but who knows exactly. So let's take a look at building a deck here. I don't think the deck is too important with this type of card. It's just a very powerful card, and you know, you're going to be able to take out some things. So we could build a crazy, brainy deck that I think would have exactly what we want. So we're talking about Professor Brainstorm. So we could take any of these. We could do Train of Brains. I don't think that one's a good one. We could do Tricks of the Trade, actually. That would be kind of cool. Especially if we kind of cycle a few things out. We could see if that would work. And so what I would do is, and again, this is just kind of showing what all options we have here. We could basically take a look at this, and we could say, well, if we want to put those cards in, and I think we do. Let's take a look really quick at what we have as options. Let's see. Let's see. This is how I build decks. I basically take a pre-made deck and I just throw in a few others. So if I want some of those, that's good. If I want some of these, that's good. That's 4, and then maybe 4 of these guys, and then I remove. I'm like, well, what do I want to take out of the picture? And I'm thinking, maybe this guy. Since there's only 1, just remove him. Doing damage is okay, I guess. But again, I'll just remove him. I'll remove one of these. It's kind of especially since this is a destroy a plant that has 4 or more. Doing 7 damage is pretty good. I'll just remove the destruction aspect of that. This is to draw 2 cards, but I already have cards that do that for me. So I think what I want to do now is dial down maybe some more of the direct damage again. This is do 2 damage. Just remove a couple of those. And then I think this is pretty good. I might remove one of these, and then I might remove... Actually, let me remove 2 of those. I think this is going to be an okay deck. I'm not so sure about this. This does 1 damage to... Oh, why would I want that exactly? I'm forgetting why right now. It's okay. This looks good to me, and so this is how I would make a deck. This is how I make decks. I just kind of do it, and then if it looks, like it's gonna work, then I test it out. I select this deck. I then go in and I go to ranked exploding Fruitcake. Look at that. That's so cool. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. There we go. And then you can just slide that out of the way. That's cool that they have Zombots there showing it off. So let's just go into a ranked battle again. Win or lose, we'll see if this deck works. This is kind of how I make decks and test them out. I just kind of throw in a few things, think about it. Look, we're both level 1. This guy's obviously a little bit better, because I think. And so, I don't know about this guy. That's a good one to start off with. So we'll see how this works. Anytime that he draws a card, he's going to have to suffer the consequences of me doing 1 damage to him right now. So that's how we're going to start. Let's see what happens here. Again, we're both rank 1. Yeah, and see, that's pretty okay. It does weaken me, but again, he's gonna get damaged this time around. So let's see how this goes. So boom, 1 to you. I could put that out, but I'd rather go with the brain, especially since doing the tricks will let the tricks be played a little bit earlier. And so now we just kind of got to wait. And also, you know, I could take these and test them out, not just here in ranked battle, but also single player mode. That's also what I do. So there we go. That's okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah. This will give me the extra brain. And so what's going to happen is this guy's going to die. That's okay. Okay, and so now I'm going to put this guy here. And that's probably all I'm going to do. Because if I play the dance off, yeah, he's going to kill him. This barrel's going to kill him. But it's going to make a 4-3 Captain Deadbeard there. Let's just see what happens. This guy's taking his time. Oof. Oof, that's a big one. And that's something I might want to do. Let me actually do this. This would be a trick. Getting hit by 4. Still won't do the trick, so let's just go ahead and go with this. This is gonna explode. It's gonna take him out, but it's gonna still leave the 4 there. Darn, huh? That's okay. I'm probably gonna use the chickening or the dance off. I'm not really sure yet. Maybe both. This fruit is an okay idea, but I mean, 7 damage. I need to do that on something much stronger than it. And this is to a plant. It's not a, you know, a plant. I can't do it on the plant hero. Darn, man. That's fine. So let's see if I can just block this. Oof. It's okay. Chickening might work, but what if? Chickening would work, in fact. Do 2 damage to each plant. Let's just see what happens, though. Actually, let's do it. Here we go. Chickening. That's a pretty good one. And then I'll go ahead and do this, too, because that'll make it even cheaper. Only hitting for 1. But that's okay. All right. I can play one of them now, which is really cool. I might as well do it. That way it attacks, and she doesn't block it. That's 6 damage, unblocked. Very cool. Now it's 16 to 11. She's going to block the next hit, though. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Okay. That's not going to be much. That's a good one, too. All right, so this is blocked. She might have something that does 2 damage to me, right? What is it? No, it's going to be more mushrooms. Ooh. Mushrooms all around. Watch out for that. All right. She's not going to have a lot of space to play this next turn. And that's all right. So I'm definitely going to play this right here. This will conjure me a card. This is really cool. This is +2 in Frenzy. Could be very viable, depending. This also does 7 damage, so if she plays something really strong in the far right lane, I could still possibly get the Trickster to do an attack that pays off in that lane. Okay, so this is interesting. I think what I'm going to do, +2 in Frenzy will take out both of those, right? 7 damage here. She's also going to draw the card. That 7 damage is great because it lets me deal 6 and then cash in on this. Here we go. Check this out. Cancel right here. I'm going to tear right through. And then 6 damage, unblocked. Next round, I win. Check this out. I get to play first. So I just put this down, and I'm victorious. So we already got to see that exploding fruitcake. Definitely paid off. And we kind of got to see what I was going for. Now, if I were to create a deck from scratch, let's think about doing that. This is a pretty good deck. I mean, pretty okay given the circumstances. But if I were to create a deck from scratch, what would I want to do? How many points do I get here? 1, 2, 3. 3 points for a victory makes sense. So yeah, if I were to create a deck from scratch, we could do that. What I want to do first, though, is I do want to go and do the challenge, just because I'm here. You guys are here with me, too. But let me go ahead and let's think about it. Let me look at the decks. Basically, I just make room for these. You know, I have an all legendary. We can just skip. You know, delete some of these. Some of these are thinking cap might be a good one. If we do create a deck from scratch, it'll probably continue to be a Professor Brainstorm. So we're going to create a custom deck. You know, I like the idea. If we take a look at some of these, you know, what I do when I create decks is I just throw in a bunch of things that I like, and then I start thinking about like, well, what works together? You know, what are some good synergies? Of course, I want to throw this in because the whole point is showcasing it. So, you know, I just throw in like, well, I want a lot of cards. I want a lot of ways to play. And I try to think of like, well, what's going to be the ultimate like gimmick here? This guy, Zombie Evolution, gets 1+1 for each brain you got this turn. Again, part of this is again just me throwing things in that I like and then trying to think about what the theme of the deck is going to be at this point. So, is there a thinking cap in here, or am I going crazy? There's a deck I titled Thinking Cap. Is the thinking cap even in here? It could have been I thought I was going to make a thinking cap deck. Oh, there it is. So this is a really cool one because I get to conjure 2 superpowers. And, you know, the idea of doing a bunch of tricks, again, is really appealing. And then I start kind of getting into the territory of like, well, if I am going to be doing a bunch of tricks, then I might as well go with that trickster theme again, right? So then it gets kind of to the point where like, well, I already had kind of a good thing going, so then I just like finish later, forget that deck, just trash it. What I want to do then is refine this deck here, the Tricks of the Trade 2 deck. And I'm thinking in my head, well, hey, thinking cap is going to work out pretty good. So what I might do is like, this is not a big deal to me. This guy is not a big deal, but a thinking cap could be really cool. Throw in like 4 of those. It's another trick. And also think about what I want to do. Like this was good, but maybe just only have one. Maybe, you know, go like this. And then I'm at 39, and so again, with what my goal is, what I want to do, I really want to think about, you know, if we're going to be just doing tricksters, that's good and all, but let's also start thinking about, well, hey, I can do one of these. That's not too bad, right? With the thinking cap, the 2 superpowers are what I'm really excited about here. But this might be a good overall thing, and I'm not so sure about this. I don't really remember why this is such a good thing. The barrel with the explosion, I don't know. It's not bad, but is there something else I could do that would make it, you know, make things work out a little bit better for us? And so if I'm playing tricks, you know, I'm thinking, well, hey, why don't I just play a paparazzi zombie then? And so instead of, you know, maybe just have like 1 of those and 3 of those, and then I start kind of just getting into all sorts of things where it's like, well, again, this deck might work, but it's not really a Tricks of the Trade deck anymore. It's mostly just a trickster deck with, you know, a bunch of drawing cards and conjuring cards on my part. So this is, again, the deck we're going with. And so I said I was going to do the challenge. Let's do the challenge next. Let's do another round with this and just see where it goes, and hopefully I can play more of the fruitcakes, the exploding fruitcakes. This guy's like brand new. I'm probably going to win just because of that. But again, don't underestimate anything. I'm going to cycle out this. Okay, that's an okay start. And I might end up just playing my exploding fruitcake simply just to escalate the situation and get my tricks going. But again, I may not have a lot of tricks for now. But the cool thing is like conjuring 2 superpowers, those are 2 more tricks. So this is actually like, eventually I'll play like 3 tricks out of this thing. You know, for just 6. So, I mean, he might take care of me. I might just put him there and see what happens. Next round I'll probably do a dance off. If he plays something in front of me, yeah. So we're going to cancel each other out, unfortunately. That's okay. And again, it's so early. Here, I'm going to actually play the Beam Me Up, see what he does. It'll be a 2-3. So if he skips his turn this time, then it may not be ultra worthwhile, but 2-3, a 2-3. Yeah, you know, I could try this. Oh well, that's fine. So we're just gonna do 2 damage. Alright, this is good. As I conjure, there you go. And I'll get to draw 2 cards, which will then, you know, decrease the cost of my Trickster. There we go. There we go, cancel there. So we got to start thinking about what I want to do with this because, you know, I could play this and this, and then I could either play the Beam Me Up in this lane, or I could do the Exploding Fruitcake. Then I'll do an extra damage to him because he'll draw a fruit card. But we could be giving him an advantage, and in fact, it might be nice to give him the fruit. I don't know. Let's see what happens here. All right, so we just kind of got to be patient, especially with the newer players. Come on. Man, if he just bails, then it's just kind of like, well, okay. I mean, you can't really blame him. He's a new player, you know, like, yeah. But you guys understood what I was doing. Let's go ahead then, and we're going to go into, assuming this guy leaves, well, let's do the challenge. And it might take me a couple times to do the challenge. Let's do the challenge. And in fact, this is often why I like to do these types of battles against the computer rather than real players, because there's a lot of downtime when playing against real players. So yeah, no surprise that I'm rank 2 by now. I mean, it's pretty easy to go from 1 to 2. Okay. I do have a challenge to win 5 multiplayer games, but I want to go ahead and early access. For those of you wondering, you know, I really like the regifting zombie. Let's play it. I hope I can win. This might be like way harder than I'm expecting, but here we go. All right, if you fill the player's hand to 10 cards, they won't be able to super block. Good. That's a bit much. All right, here we go. This is interesting. A zombie becomes deadly, conjure a barrel. Let's see what happens here. Oh, sure. Whatever. So even if it does become deadly, that's not really a help right now because she can't really attack. But she's still going to cause us to draw cards. Alright, I'm going to play this. And who knows? I'm just being sure to keep tricks. Oh, man. I don't want him to be drawing bananas, so sure, I'll go ahead and make him deadly. There we go. I'm also going to have an imp over there. So this is interesting. I'm going to go ahead and put this imp over here. There we go. Destroy a oh, okay. Darn. That's fine. Here we go. 2 damage to you. That's fine. Alright. So how do I want to handle this? You know, I like the idea of just kind of blocking him. But also, I could definitely use a couple of extra cards. How many is that going to give me? Just 1 or... I don't know. There we go. So now the bases are loaded. Let's see how the Solar Flare handles this. 1 damage to each zombie is pretty brutal. That will let the 5 get through. Alright, so my goal right now, this will do destroy a plant that has 5 or more. So I'm thinking I'll do that, but then again, I don't know. I may not need to. I might just go ahead and do... I could destroy that. Let's go ahead and put this guy down. If not, I'll bounce him. So let us see what's going to happen here. Alright, alright. Alright. Here we go. So this is pretty fun. I think I'm going to bounce him. And then I'm going to destroy this plant because it has 5. So here we go. I'm starting to turn the tables now. Okay, so I think what I want to do here, I think I want to play this. No, not that. I can't do that. Ugh. Well, okay. I think I want to put down a brain lane. No, I'm good. Here we go. So I made some mistakes. That's okay. Okay, we're going to have to try to figure out what she's going to do. I'm playing a ton of cards, keeping everything occupied. Oh, yikes. That's a pretty big one. And that's okay. I like the bounce him next turn, especially since he's going to destroy all plants here and next door. Alright, we got this, I think. So 3, we wanted to have that 3 left over, don't we? So I guess I wouldn't play anything. Here we go. I fully plan on bouncing that Chomper. If the Sunflower plays anything in that lane, I'm going to destroy one of her mushrooms. So this is cool. Check this out. So it moves, and then I just go wha-bam, right? Wha-bam. Oh, then it plays again. Great. Never mind. Ugh. Okay, so this is a tough one. I think I want to bounce this plant. Maybe take the 4 damage. I may not win. Things are getting kind of dicey, but please block. Thank you. All zombies get deadly. Draw a card. I'll do that soon. Alright, so this is going to be fun for me. I'm going to go ahead and... we're each going to draw 2 cards. Let's see what I can draw here. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with this. This is one of my cards will get deadly. We'll see which one. I'll probably give it to her, honestly. Or I'll just bounce. I don't know. Actually, I'll bounce him. I'll give the deadly to him. There we go. That's real good. It's now 7-5. That guy's gone. This guy's gone. I don't have like any healing, but that's okay, I guess. Okay, so what I want to do... I mean, I think this is pretty straightforward. I'm going to put this here. Alright, let's see this play out. I think this is going to be fine. She's not going to be able to do any damage to me unless it's direct damage. This thing's going to die anyway. Oh, she's healing 4. No! That's okay. I do get to bounce that thing, so it's fine. I get some brains here as well. That's going to be 5 damage there. Nice. And then now I get to bounce this guy. This could be enough damage. We'll see. I think I want to put in a... This is draw a card. All zombies get deadly, draw a card. Sure, why not? Alright, here we go. The potential is here to win right now, but she might block this one. Nope! Victory! Challenge complete. You gotta love that. I know I do. Alright, let's do one more ranked battle just for funsies. We'll see how that goes ultimately. We're still, you know, trying to tug along here. So there we go, that's complete. Ranked battle. This again should be okay. We're gonna use this deck that I kind of came up with. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully I don't go against someone who quits. Okay, one of those is good to have. There we go. Not too shabby. This is gonna be pretty good, I think. I don't really know. I'll get to draw a new card. But let's see what my superpower is, because I could maybe draw 3 random cards. That'd be really cool. Just have a lot of cards like nice and early. Okay, we are waiting. We are just waiting. Okay, here we go. So, you know, I think that this is a good, the dance off is a good card to start off with. Especially since it's heavily trick based. She's doing 2 damage direct to me, which is fine, because that means whatever I play is going to be safe, relatively speaking. I'll end up doing 2 damage to her, although she'll probably have a higher block meter. Again, just relying on tricks here. Not too shabby. Interesting. So what I do want to go ahead and just throw this out here then. Just to go ahead and get rid of that sunflower. That's a cancel right there. It's 18 to 17 with her block meter, you know, increasing pretty well. I'm gonna be able to at least probably get an extra brain, which will really help, especially with the trickster. Yikes! Team up is annoying. It's okay. Oh, that's not even team up. That's just an individual. This is so weird, man. Okay, here we go. So, yikes. Okay. Yikes indeed. This is kind of odd. I'm gonna go and play this. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 damage to the flower. Actually, I want to do 2 damage to this. That's fine. This is only 2 damage to each plant, so, you know, maybe next turn I can play this. I'm gonna have 5, she's gonna have 5. We're kind of on equal level in terms of sun. Again, I don't know what she's gonna play, but I want the option of being able to do 2 damage to each plant, and if not, I can play this. And then play the regifting zombie. So yeah, this is great. Here we go. 2 damage to each plant, that also makes that cheaper. I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to my card. So she might block this, so I don't really have any strong interest in playing it right now, because if I play the 6, she might block the 6. Yikes. The strike through is worrisome, but this is why I have this. Very nice. I'm going to go ahead and try to play the regifting zombie, just to make this guy real cheap. Actually, I'm going to play this guy. Sure. Maybe she'll block it. Oh, I can only play 1. That's right. After the teleport, you can only play 1. I forgot about it. That's okay. With her blocking now, I'll be able to play the trickster and be able to deal that 6 damage immediately. Let's just see how she handles it. Okay, she has 2 cards. I have 2 cards. I mean, this is really interesting. I can definitely do the trickster right now, do that damage, but I think I want to go ahead and then play, after I do that, then I want to play this. And then hopefully regifting zombie can be played next turn or something. I don't know if she's going to take anything out, but we'll see what happens. All right. Here we go. So yeah, here we go. This is fine. I was worried. The 3 isn't so bad. So she's gonna draw a card. I'm gonna deal some damage to her. And then I'm gonna deal 2 more damage just based on this. So you kind of got to see how this deck came together. The zombie does a bonus attack. I'm probably gonna have that zombie do a bonus attack with this lurch for lunch. But it would be kind of dumb to do that because I could just have the trickster do a bonus attack and probably win. So who knows? But again, if I clear out everything, it's kind of like a given as well. So what is she gonna do? Concede. Okay, that was a good round for me, obviously. And I got to showcase the exploding fruitcake a couple times in this video. I do appreciate you guys watching. Will this put me up to level 3 now? I really do need to get my levels in order. I haven't been playing that much lately. I pretty much have only been playing when I showcase new cards. Need to continue showcasing the rest of the Colossal Fossil Legendary cards. I need to do that. So, again, thank you so much for watching. Come back next time for some more Plants vs. Zombies Heroes. We're almost to Christmas. We'll see what other cards they have. I hope that you guys have a good day today, and I'll see you next time for more. So goodbye. I'm Zack Scott. Subscribe if you have not. If you like this video and want to help this channel grow, all you got to do is click the like button below. Thanks so much for watching. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. This is Otto, Egon, and I'll see you next time for more.